Hello everyone, this is Dr. MiteshGala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Hi, we are beginning with a new topic, circles, exercise 17A. Very important topic. Why? Because for standard 10 also you have a topic called as circles and then another topic called as tangents, where all these properties and the base that we are going to form in this particular topic is going to be used extensively. So you need to get this topic very well into your head, but it's not difficult. Let me tell you, if you focus well, we'll make it as simple as possible. Alright, so don't worry at all. Now, to get into circles, you need to first know the basic 4 control keys. If you know these 4 control keys or properties, what you call, you will be able to tackle the first exercise very easily. Alright, so what are these 4 properties? Let's get into it straight. The first one, you will be seeing it right over there on the screen as well. And then you need to learn it as well because you have to write it as a reason. Alright, so the first one says perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. I would prefer you writing this right now with me while I dictate, so you happen to start learning. Draw the diagram as well. You will see the list of all these 4 properties in the description box also. You can download it, take a printout and put it on your softboard, so every time you can see and you can start learning from it. So the first property, perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Please write it down. What does it mean? It means that when you draw perpendicular, that means OM perpendicular to AB is given to you. What do you get? You can say that AM is equal to BM. That means it bisects. So the moment you see a perpendicular to the chord, you can say that both parts are equal straight away. Yeah. The next one, write it down please. Line joining the center of the circle and midpoint of the chord. Line joining the center of the circle and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. So what are you being given is exactly opposite of this. Now you've been given that AM is equal to BM. And what are you getting is OM perpendicular to AB. So both are converse to each other. Very important, both the properties. Property number 3. Congruent chords are equidistant from the center. So if 2 chords are given to you as equal, then their distance from the center is also equal. That means OM is equal to ON. Alright. Important property once again. The next one is converse of this. So can you frame it? Chords equidistant from the center are congruent. That means if the distance from the center of the 2 chords is equal, so OM is equal to ON, then you can say that the chords also are equal, that is AB is equal to CD. Easy. So only 4 properties you need to know for this first exercise. It's in the description. You also saw it on the screen. You should write it. You should learn it. Until and unless you don't learn, don't start this chapter. Otherwise, you will be midway and you will not get anything. Alright. So let's begin. Sum number 1. Based on the same property, you've been given that the radius is 5 and the chord is 6. They are asking you find the distance of the chord from the center, that is OM. So you know perpendicular bisects. So if AB is 6, how much is AM? 3. Perfect. Once you get this 3, can you take this triangle, apply Pythagoras and get OM straight away as 4. So we already know the answer also because the triplet 5, 3 and 4. But how to present, that's very important. So listen to the steps so you can write without copying with me. Step 1, we will say OM perpendicular to AB given. Step 2, therefore AM is half of AB equals to half of 6 equals to 3. And write the entire reason. Perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Write that full statement. And then next statement, in triangle OMA, angle OMA is 90 degree and apply Pythagoras. Alright. So come on, pause the video, try writing it on your own. If you don't get, I will help you then, don't worry. So step 1, I will say OM perpendicular to AB, reason given. Step 2, AM is half of AB, that is half of 6 equals to 3 centimeter. Reason perpendicular, full word you have to write, drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Yeah, so perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. So now we managed to get this as 3 centimeters. So in triangle OMA, angle OMA equals to 90 degrees. So since this is 90 degree, I can say that OM square plus AM square equals OA square. Reason Pythagoras theorem. So OM is unknown, AM is 3 and OA is 5. So 25 minus 9, 16. So OM shall become root 16. Finally, we can say OM is 4 centimeter. In the end, therefore, the distance of chord from the center is 4 centimeters. Hitting it? Did I make it simple? It's not tough at all. I didn't make it simple. The topic is simple. You should know the properties. That's the only requirement. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Sum number 3. Can you try this one, please? Read it carefully. They have given you that the radius is 17 and the distance of chord from the center is 8. Find the length of the chord, that is AB. So same logic, first take this triangle, apply Pythagoras, get AM and then double it. Simple as that, isn't it? Why double? Because perpendicular bisects. So come on, pause the video. On your own, whatever method you can, present it. No problem even if it is wrong, but try it. Let's see if you can tackle. So step 1. In triangle OMA, I shall say angle OMA is 90 degrees. That is Pythagoras now we are applying. So OM plus AM is equal to OA. Pythagoras theorem. So OM is 8, AM is unknown and OA is 17. So therefore AM 289 minus 64, that is 225. So root of that will be 15. So AM becomes 15 centimeters. Your target is AB, so double it. Therefore AM is half of AB, but we'll have to write the full statement. Perpendicular, not like this in the exam, full words, okay, don't forget that. Perpendicular drawn, I'm writing it so that you learn. From the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Yeah, so there you go. Next one, 7th. So AM is 15 into 2 equals AB. So finally we can say therefore AB is equal to 30 centimeter. Yeah, easy. How many could write it exactly the same way? Brilliant, great job. Let's go to the next one, sum number 5. In 5 they are asking you to find AB. It's been given OA 30, OB 20 and this is 16. It's simple. So pause, think, get the sum, then come back. So what we'll do is we'll first take big triangle OPA, get AP. Alright. Then we'll take small triangle OPB, get BP. And what if you subtract these two, AP minus BP, automatically you will get is AB. So 2 times Pythagoras and your AB is there. Very simple. Come on, hit it. So step 1. In triangle OPA, angle OPA 90 degrees. So you will get OP plus AP is equal to OA. Pythagoras theorem. So OP is 16, AP is unknown and OA is 34. So therefore we can say AP 34 square will be 4 square 16, 12, 24, 25, 2 and 9, 10, 11 minus 256. So that's 900. So AP will be root of 900, that is 30. So we managed to get AP. Yeah, the first part. Now let's get BP. Come on, at least pause now and try on your own. Come on, go ahead. So in triangle OPB, angle OPB again 90 degrees. So we are applying Pythagoras for the second time. OP plus BP equals OB. Pythagoras theorem. So therefore OP is 16, BP is still unknown and this is 20. So 400 minus 256, it's going to give you 144 under the root. So that is 12 centimeters. Finally, I need AB, which is AP minus BP. So therefore AP is 30 minus 12, and therefore my final answer for AB should be 18 centimeters. Yeah, so it was not difficult. This chapter or this exercise rather is only applying these properties, not difficult at all. If you pay attention, easily you will be able to manage. So let's go about with the sixth question now. Everyone, come on, pause the video. There are two parts in this, two cases. Case 1, they say when the chords are on the opposite side of the center. Case 2, they say when the chords are on the same side of the center. Now what's the case? The two chords are being given, first one 30 and the other one 16. The radii is given to you as 17. So OA, OC both are radii, OA, OC both are radii, so 17. Your question is find the distance between the two chords. So here also MN, here also MN. But both answers are going to differ. But your start is going to remain the same. See, pay attention. AB is 30, OA is 17. So this will be 15. 15, 17 OM we will get. Likewise, this is 30, so AM 15, 17 OM you are going to get same in both the cases. Likewise, ONC, this is 16, so 8 and 17, 16, so 8 and 17. So ON also in both the cases is going to be the same. So when you apply Pythagoras for the two triangles, OM and ON is what you will get. In both the cases, it will remain the same. MN for this case I will add, and MN for this case I will subtract. So only the last part is going to change, rest everything is going to remain the same. So first let's apply Pythagoras twice, get ON and OM, then we'll talk how to go about further. So in triangle OMA, angle M 90 degrees, and I will say OM square. Oh, before that I had to say that AM is 15. I forgot that. Sorry. So let's cancel this and we'll have to first mention that. So AM half of AB, that is half of 30, which is 15, and CN half of CD, so half of 16, 8. Reason for both of them: perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Please write the entire statement. This is not allowed in the exam, okay? So now that we got these two as 15 and 8, let's jump into the triangles. So in triangle OMA, angle M 90 degrees. So therefore OM plus AM is equal to OA, Pythagoras theorem. OM is unknown, but AM is 15 and OA is 17. So 289 minus 225, that's going to be 64, and root of that is going to be 8. So I will get OM as 8. Likewise, I am jumping into the other triangle ONC, angle N 90 degrees. So ON square plus CN square is equal to OC. Again Pythagoras theorem. ON is unknown, CN is 8, and OC 17. So 289 minus 64, 225, and therefore ON is going to be 15. So we managed to get both. Now we can say case 1. MN is going to be OM plus ON. So that is 8 plus 15, 23 centimeters. And we'll say case 2. MN in this case is ON minus OM, subtract. So ON we got it as 15 minus 8, so that should be 7 centimeters. So you get two answers over here, one is 23, second is 7. Just bifurcating it so it's easily visible. Yeah, are we able to understand? So till here you remain the same, and then you change to case 1, case 2, 1 you add, second you subtract. You don't have to do all this over again. Alright, that's why I went about with this way. I hope you're getting it. Okay, the next one is a simple question. Just think about it and 100% you will get. AB is 24, so AM will be 12. This is 15, Pythagoras you can get OM. What's your target? CD. To get CD we need CN. To get CN we have to apply Pythagoras and you need ON. So if you got OM by Pythagoras here, subtract that from MN which is 21, what you will get is ON. Apply Pythagoras, get CN and double it. So how are your parts going to be? Part 1, first say AM half of AB, then apply Pythagoras and get OM. Subtract OM from 21, get ON. Again apply Pythagoras, get CN, and double CN to get CD. So lots of parts, lot of flow. Don't worry, gradually you will be able to pick up. So let's start. Step 1, I will say AM half of AB. So that's going to be half of 24, which is equal to 12 centimeter. So my reason is going to be perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. So we got this 12. Now jumping into the triangle. So in triangle OMA, angle M equals to 90 degrees. So we are trying to apply Pythagoras now. So OM plus AM is equal to OA. That is Pythagoras theorem. So OM is unknown, AM is 12 and OA is 15. So 225 minus 144, that's 81. So your AM should be 9 centimeters. Now that you got your OM, it's very simple to get ON. So therefore ON will be 21 minus 9, that is 12 centimeters. So we managed to get this. Now apply Pythagoras, get CM. Come on, pause at least now and try it on your own. So in triangle ONC, angle N 90 degrees, and therefore Pythagoras, that is ON plus CN is equal to OC. So in this case ON is 12, CN unknown, and OC 15. So 225 minus 144, so that's 81. So you will get 9 again. You got your CN, now double it. So CN is half of CD. Again perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Very good. So now CN is 9 into 2 CD, and last step, therefore CD becomes 18 centimeter. Managing it? Yeah. If you got this on your own, great job. Seriously, great job. Let's go with the next one, sum number 8. 8 is simple, just go part by part. Gradually you will be able to pick up. Nothing great in this, okay? You've been given OA as 15. OA is what? Radius. So therefore even OC will be 15, OB also will be 15. If OB is 15 and OP is 9, how much is PB? 15, 9. So this will be 6. I'm just preparing you, giving you hints so you can manage it. First target CD. So get half of it and then double it. They said that this is bisected. If this is bisected, automatically you can say this is 90 with second property. Line joining the center of the circle, midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. That's the second property. So we're going to construct OC and we will say OC is 15. This is 9. Apply Pythagoras, get CP because this is radius. Double of CP, you get CD. So come on, let's hit it. Let's get CD first, then we'll talk about the other two parts. So step 1, I can't directly apply Pythagoras because first I have to prove that this is 90. So CP is equal to DP given, and therefore OP perpendicular to CD. Reason will be line joining the center of the circle and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. You will have to learn these statements as reasons. Otherwise, you don't write reasons, you will lose marks. Remember my words, okay? So now let's get into the triangle OPC. Angle P 90 degrees, and therefore OP square plus PC square is equal to OC square. Pythagoras theorem, and therefore OP is 9, PC is unknown, and OC is 15. So therefore, if this is 225, 81, 144, so PC will be 12. So you managed to get PC as 12. Now let's double it. So PC will be half of CD. Yeah. This we got Y because it's given. It's given that CP is equal to PD. So therefore PC is 12 into 2, that's CD. And finally I can manage to write CD as 24 centimeters. So you got the first part. Now let's get the second part, that is AD. So think, how are you going to get AD? So for AD, let me join this one. This is 90 here. If I need AD, I need AP and PD. Do I have PD? Yes, because PD is also equal to PC, that is 12. And this AP is 15 plus 9. So come on, go about it and get me the second part as well. So let's try some step number 10 onwards. So step 10, first I will say AP 15 plus 9, 24 centimeters. Then I will say PD equals PC equals 12 centimeters. And finally I will jump into the triangle APD, stating that P is 90 degrees and applying Pythagoras. So AP plus PD equals AD. Reason Pythagoras Theorem. So therefore, how much is AP? AP is 24. PD is 12 equals AD. So therefore AD square 576 plus 144. So AD shall become 5, 6, 10, 11 and 1, 12, 720 under the root. Now, I don't want you to get into decimals here. Behind the answer is in decimals. You may leave it in mixed surd. What do I mean by that? So take factors of this. Common factors, remove them out of the root side. So this is going to be 36, that is 6 root 20. In fact, from 20 also I can remove one more 2. Yeah. So that will become 12 root 5. So you can write this as 12 root 5 centimeter. That's your mixed surd. Are you getting it? And now the last one, CB. So CB is here at the bottom, again this 90. So PC you already know 12. Get PB. So OB is the radius, which is 15. This is 9. Subtract and get this, and then apply Pythagoras. So let's take a fresh sheet and then we can go about with this part. So I'm taking a new sheet and we will write on that one. Yeah. So step number 17. So 18th step. So step 18, we are trying to find CB now. So step 18, PC is 12, PB shall be 15 minus 9, that is 6. So finally in triangle CPB, angle P 90 degrees. So therefore CP square, PB square, CB square, Pythagoras theorem. So CP is 12, PB is 6, and BC or CB is what we are trying to find. So therefore CB square 144 plus 36. So that should be 180. So CB will be root of 180. So you can write this again in mixed surd. So 2, 2. So that will be okay. If you do not know how to get into mixed surds, so 2 times 90, 2 times 45, 3 times 15, 3 times 5, and 5 times 1. So this 2 will come out of the root and this 3. So 3 2s are 6 and this 5 will stay inside. So that's your last part, BC. Yeah? Are you managing it now? Great. Let's go with the last question, sum number 9. 10th one, you are going to do it on your own. At least one sum you should practice and challenge yourself for self-study. Don't ask everything from me. You should try it. Once you get it on your own self-study, you will gain a lot of confidence. That's why I'm trying to tell you that you should do one sum on your own. You've been given your ED and EC as 8 and EB as 4. Your target is to find the radius. So OD is your radius. Since both are equal, this will be 90. Line joining the center and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular. So you got to show that property and say that this is 90 and then apply Pythagoras in this. But for that you don't know OE yet. So how are you going to go about this? It's slightly different. Focus and I will make it simple for you, don't worry. So first let's prove that this is 90. So we will say DE equals CE given, and therefore OE perpendicular to DC. Reason line joining, I'm writing it entirely so you learn. The center of the circle and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. In the exam, you should not write any of these abbreviations. You have to write complete. Right now I don't have place, so I'm writing it. You don't do that, please. Okay. Now the main thing, OD equals to OB, and let's call it as R because both are radii. So if entire OB is R, how much will OE be? Think. Entire is R and this is 4. So that should be R minus 4. That's the main clue. So this has become R minus 4. This has become R. Now apply Pythagoras. Pause. Apply Pythagoras on your own and get me the value of R. Come on, you can do it. So in triangle OED, angle E 90 degrees, and therefore OE square ED square is equal to OD square. Pythagoras Theorem. So therefore OE is R minus 4, ED is 8, and OD is R. So let's open this, expand. R square plus 16 minus 8R plus 64 equals to R square. R square gets cancelled. 64, 70, 80. 8R goes on the other side, becomes positive. So last step, R is equal to 10 centimeters. Their question is find the radius. So say therefore radius is equal to 10 centimeters. Yeah, wasn't that a good question? I hope you're enjoying this exercise. In the next video, we'll continue with this second part. Homework, I want you to do 2, 4, 7, 8 and 10. Second part, I mean to say the second exercise we'll be doing in the next video.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.